After a long period of dormancy, Egypt renewed with its imperial ambitions. Pharaoh Psammetichus I also had a dream: to return Egypt to the glory of its former pharaohs, such as Ramses II. Egypt would take control of part of Canaan that had been relinquished by Assyria.
For Josiah, Egypt was not only it was the real threat. It was the only obstacle in front of him which could have prevented him for fulfilling his ideology of the great Israel. Egypt was there, and at the same time it had its own ideology, its own dreams, its own wishful thinking, and it was the only obstacle.
Judah and Egypt were on the verge of a military conflict. What happened then? Did Josiah intend to use the text to convey a message of hope? A story that would show that a small people could triumph over the greatest of empires, as Israel had triumphed over Egypt when its people were led by a great man with the backing of God and the law.
The story of Exodus is the story of a liberation that goes beyond the flight from Egypt. In order for the liberation to be complete, it was necessary to receive the law. In the Pentateuch, this law is received outside of any political institution, whether it be royalty or the state. It is thus a law that is given to the people by Moses.
Implicitly compared to Moses in the biblical story, a man would take on the role of both liberator and of lawmaker, King Josiah. For the law would play a central role in uniting the Israelites. In the next episode, our investigation will lead us to a rereading of the story of the conquest of Canaan, and will see us following in the footsteps of the Bible's great kings, David and Solomon.